Yes, yes. Your boy Stingray Cool here, back in the building. Sorry for the delay. Had to get some stuff done, but we here. We talk the OG legend. First of all, thank God. Thank my fans. Thank y'all. We here. Yep, we talk about the OG legend. No, first of all, grace to God. No, hope LA Cool J get cured of this corona. Okay, we ready. The man, the legend, the OG, that made a pathway for all the cool rappers. Him along with Run DMC and Biz Markie made it pathway for people like see Kid Ink, people like see Kid Cudi, people like just see who else bring that swag, in the love appeal. Even people like Drake and stuff. LL Cool J, aka James Todd Smith, born January 14th, 1968. You know him from see Halloween H2O. You know him from Deep Blue Sea. You know him from doggone Deliver Us from Evil. Along with what's that chick name? Gabrielle Union, that's her name. He brought us I Need Love. Oh yeah, he also did in 2003 he did the song All I Have with Jennifer Lopez, J Lo. So let's get into it. He was born in Bayshore, New York. His occupation is rapper, songwriter, record producer, actor. Years after 1984 to present, his spouse is Simone Smith. They've been married since 1995. He been with her through a cancer, through some ups and downs, of trials and tribulations, and they still married in 2022. Beautiful thing. That's black love right there. Don't let no one tell you otherwise that black love don't exist. It still exists. Don't listen to these doom and gloom people. Let's see who else. He got four children. His origins is Queens, New York. His genre is hip hop. His instruments are vocals, turntables, drum machine. His labels was 429, Def Jam, Violator. Violator was that stuff. I'm gonna do some content on Violator. S Bro. Ella Kutcher has released 13 studio albums, two greatest hits compilations. His 12th album, Exit 13 in 2008. Yep. Was his last for his long tenure deal with Def Jam Records. LL Cool J has appeared in numerous films, including Into Deep, Any Given Sunday, Deep Blue Sea, SWAT, Mindhunters, Edison. He currently plays NCIS Special Agent Sam Hanna in the CBS crime drama television series NCIS Los Angeles. LL Cool J also is the host of Lip Sync Battle on Paramount Network. That's awesome. That's what we talking about. Two Grammy Awards. LL Cool J, the two Grammy Award winner. LL Cool J is also known for hip hop songs such as Going Back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm bad. LL Cool J is hard as you know the rest. The booming system. Rock the bells. Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out. As he would say, Mama said knock you out. We had the Kango and the Fat Rope Chain, as well as R&B hits such as Doing It, I Need Love, All I Have, Around the Way Girl, Been around the way girl, around the way girl. I'm a girl with extensions in her hair. You know that. Hey Lover in 2010, VH1 placed him on their 100 greatest artists of all time list. In 2017, LL Cool J became the first rapper to receive the Kennedy Center Honors. In 2021, he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with an award for musical excellence. His early life and family. Here we go. James Todd Smith was born on January 14th, 1968, Bayshore, New York. New York in the house. To Adria Griffin, born January 19th, 1946, and James Lewis Smith Jr., also known as James Nunya. According to the Chicago Tribune, as a kid growing up middle class and Catholic in Queens, life for LL was heartbreaking. His father shot his mother and grandfather, nearly killing them both. When 4-year-old Ella found them blood was everywhere in 1972, Smith and his mother moved into his grandparents' home in St. Albans, Queens, where he was raised. Smith began rapping at the age of 10. Shoot, 10 years old, that's a genius. Influenced by the hip hop group The Treacherous Three, in March 1984, 16-year-old Smith was creating demo tapes in his grandparents' home. His grandfather, a jazz saxophonist, bought him a $2,000 worth, bought him $2,000 worth of equipment, including two turntables, an audio mixer, and an amplifier. His mother was also supportive of his musical endeavors, using her tax refund to buy him a Korg drum machine. Drum rolls, please. Smith has stated that by the time he received musical equipment from his relatives, he was already a rapper. In this neighborhood, the kids grew up in rap. It's like speaking Spanish. If you grow up in the all Spanish house, this was the same time the NYU student Rick Rubin and promoter manager Russell Simmons founded the then independent Def Jam label by using the mixer he had received from his grandfather. Smith produced and mixed his own demos and sent them to various record companies throughout New York City, including Def Jam. Love Def Jam. Musical career. In the VH1 documentary Planet Rock, the story of hip hop, the crack generation, Smith revealed that he initially called himself J Sky, but did not want to associate his stage name with the cocaine culture. The rappers who use Sky will use Ski or Blow or as a part of their stage name, e.g., Curtis Blow and Jowitzky Love, were associated with the rise of the cocaine culture as depicted in the 1983 remake of Scarface under his new stage name LL Cool J, an aberration of Ladies Love Cool Jams, coined by his friend and fellow rapper Mikey D. Smith was signed by Def Jam, led by the led to the release of his first official record and 12-inch single, I Need a Beat, 1984. The single was a hard hitting, streetwise B boy song with spare beats and ballistic rhymes. Smith later discussed his search for a label, stating, I sent my demo to many different states. How to, yeah. I Need a Beat. Yeah, I sent my demo to many different companies, but it was Def Jam where I found my home. The same year, Smith made his professional debut concert performance at the Manhattan Center High School. In a later interview, LL Cool J recalled the experience, stating they pushed the lunchroom tables together, and me and my DJ Cut creator started playing. As soon as it was over, there were girls screaming and asking for autographs. Right then and there, said this is what I want to do. LL's debut single sold over 100,000 copies and helped establish both Def Jam as a label and Smith as a rapper. The commercial success of I Need a Beat, along with the Beastie Boys, must love the Beastie Boys, this piece Adam, single Rock Hard 1984, helped lead Def Jam to distribution deals with Columbia Records the following year, 1985 to 1987. Radio. Radio was released to critical acclaim, both for production intervention and LL's powerful rap, released November 18th, 1985 on Def Jam Record recordings in the United States. Radio earned a significant amount of commercial success and sales for a hip hop record at this time. Shortly after its release, the album sold over 500,000 copies. Whew, that's a lot. Especially for back then. It's for YouTube and all that came out. They just had to strictly do this and do mixtapes and CDs, in the vinyls, which is coming back. You got a lot of vinyls now. Even Tyler Creator got a vinyl. A lot of people got vinyls. Vinyls make a comeback. Okay, 500,000 copies in the first 5 months, eventually selling over 1 million copies by 1988, according to the Recording Industry Association of America. Radio peaked at number 6 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart and at number 46 on the Billboard's 200 albums chart. It entered the top R&B hip hop albums chart on December 28, 1985, and remained there for 47 weeks, while also entering the pop albums chart on January 11, 1986, remaining on the chart for 38 weeks. Good Googa Mooga. 38 weeks is a long time. That's a gift right there. Let's give them a hand clap for being on 38 weeks. That's equivalent of what the Migos have done. What Lil Wayne have done, and people like Rick Ross have done. Similar. A little different. But it's equivalent if someone like Lil Wayne was to be on the charts for 4 weeks or 5 weeks, from a now perspective. R&B albums started and remained there for 47 weeks, while also entering the pop albums chart on January 11, 1986, remained on the chart for 38 weeks, and by 1989, the album had earned platinum status from the Recording Industry Association of America, aka RAIAA. With sales exceeding 1 million copies, it had previously earned a gold certification in the United States on April 14th, 1986. I Can't Live Without My Radio and Rock the Bells were singles that helped the album go platinum. It eventually reached 1,500,000 copies sold in the U.S. With the breakthrough success of his hit single I Need a Beat in the radio, LL Cool J became one of the early hip hop acts to achieve mainstream success, along with Curtis Blow and Run DMC. Gigs at larger venues were offered to LL as he would join the 1986-87 Raising Hell tour, opening for Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Go Beastie Boys! Another milestone of LL's popularity was his appearance on American Bandstand as the first hip hop act on the show, as well as an appearance on Diana Ross' 1987 television special Red Hot Rhyme and Blues. The album's success also helped in contributing to Rick Rubin's credibility and repertoire as a record producer, radio, along with Raising Hell, 1986, and License to Ill, 1986, as they would do back then in the 80s. Word. You know, as they would do in the 80s. Or, all them cool dope poses. Let's see. Perform a trilogy of New York City based Rubin held albums that helped to diversify hip hop. Rubin's production credit on the back cover reads "Reduced by Rick Rubin," referring to his minimalist production style, which gave the album its stripped down and gritty sound. This style would serve as one of Rubin's production trademarks and would have a great impact on future hip hop productions. Rubin's early hip hop production work before his exit from Def Jam to Los Angeles helped solidify his legacy as a hip hop pioneer and establish his reputation in the music industry. That's dope. 1987 to 1993, breakthrough and success. Here we go. 90s kids stand up, 80s kids stand up, 70s kids stand up, 60 kids stand up, 2000 kids stand up, 1960 kids stand up. I'm showing love to all generations. Had to shout y'all out from every generation. 2010 kids stand up. We don't discriminate. We got love for all generations. That's why I'm glad I'm dropping history on y'all so y'all know how to be a pioneer for this generation and the generations to come, and y'all will know your history. You'll know your black history and you'll know your hip hop history. I'm bringing it all to you by Stingray Cool. Enough about me. Let's get to the OG. LL Cool J. See, LL Cool J's second album was 1987's Bigger and Deffer, which was produced by DJ Pooh and the LA Posse. This stands as one of his biggest selling career albums, having sold in excess of 2 million copies in the United States alone. It spent 12 weeks at number one on Billboard's R&B albums chart. It also reached number three on the Billboard's pop albums chart. The album featured the singles "I'm Bad," the revolutionary "I Need Love," LL's first number one R&B and top 40 hit, "Candy," "Bristol Hotel," and "Go Cut Creator Go," which Bigger and Deffer, which was a big success, was produced by the LA Posse at the time, consisting of Dwayne Simone, Daryl Pierce, and according to himself, the most important for crafting the sound of the LP, Bobby Bobcat Irvin. The Dwayne Simone was the only one left willing to work on producing LL Cool J's third album, Walking with a Panther. Released in 1989, the album was a commercial success with several charting singles, "Going Back to Cali," which had originally been released on the 1987 movie soundtrack, which was been originally which been yeah, which had originally been released on the 1987 movie soundtrack Less Than Zero. I'm that type of guy, big old butt, and one shot at love. Despite commercial appeal, the album was often criticized by the hip hop community as being too commercial and materialistic and for focusing too much on love ballads. As a result, its audience base began to decline due to the album's bold commercial and pop aspirations. According to Billboard, the album peaked at number 6 on the Billboard's 200 and was LL Cool J's second number one album, where it spent 5 weeks. Even the best can have like declines, but you can lift up, you can go up from decline, have hard work, determination, and dare to be different, and believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe in your fans. You can make it and come up from the decline and raise the decline. It's not a failure; it's a setback because it's gonna make you work harder, stronger. You're gonna be stronger than you was mentally, and it's gonna make you determined to build your fan base back up, to build your props back up, even to build your money back up, whatever the motivation may be. But you can learn from that and do something unique and cool. Now here we go. We're going into 1990, the year I was born. The birth of the stinger, the birth of Stingray Cool, the birth of the cold sea creature. In 1990, LL Cool J released "Mama Said Knock You Out," his fourth studio album. The Molly Marr produced album received critical acclaim and eventually went double platinum. See, he believed in himself, and now look at him. He got back up in 1990 and went double platinum. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In today's time, that'd be like getting a million views for your album, somewhere similar to that. Selling over 2 million copies according to the RIAA. "Mama Said Knock You Out" marked the marked the turning point in LL Cool J's career as he proved to critics his ability to stay relevant and hard edged despite the misgivings of his previous album. LL won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance in 1992 for the title track. The album's immense success propelled "Mama Said Knock You Out" to be LL's top selling album of his career as of 2002 and solidified his status as a hip hop icon. 1983 to 2005, continued success and career prominence. After acting in the hard way, After acting in the hard way in Toys, LL Cool J released 14 Shots to the Dome. The album had four singles: How I'm Coming, Backseat of My Jeep, Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag Getting Crushed by Buildings, Stand By Your Man, and guest featured label mates Lords of the Underground. On the NFANO front allowed the album went gold. I'm gonna have to do some content on Lords of the Underground. I'm gonna have to do that. I have to see. LL Cool J starred in the LL Cool J starred in the House on NBC, well, an NBC sitcom before releasing Mr. Smith, 1995, which went to sell over 2 million copies. Its singles, including "Doing It" and "Lounging," another of the album's singles, "Hey Lover," featured Boys to Man, BBD, ABC, the East Coast Family, Motown Philly, back again with another East Coast swing. Them boys right there. And sampled Michael Jackson's "The Lady in My Life." It eventually became an early hip hop music video to air on VH1. The song also earned him a Grammy Award. Yet another single from the album, "I Shot Your Remix," including debut vocal work by Foxy Brown, the lovely, beautiful Foxy Brown. In 1996, Def Jam released this greatest hits package, offering a good summary of Cool J's career, from the relentless minimalization of early hits such as "Rock the Bells" to the smooth talking braggadocious that followed. Classic albums including "Bigger and Deffer" and "Mama Said Knock You Out," as well as representing here in December 1996, his loose cover of the Rufus and Shaka Khan song "Ain't Nobody" was included in the Beavis and Butthead Do America soundtrack and released as a single. LL Cool J's interpretation of "Ain't Nobody" was particularly successful in the United Kingdom's the UK, where it topped the UK singles charts. In early 1997, in that same year, he released the album Phenomenon. Singles including "Phenomenon," "Something Like a Phenomenon," that song, and "Father." The official second single from Phenomenon was "4, 3, 2, and 1." Basically, 4, 3, 2, 1. Featured Method Man, my boy, Redman, my other boy, Master P, my boy, and introducing DMX, my boy, and Cannabis, my boy. All of them was cool. In 2000, LL Cool J released the album GOAT, aka Greatest of All Time. The GOAT album, which stood for the greatest of all time. It debuted as #1 in the Billboard album charts and went platinum. As Fleshbone would say, "What's happening, platinum?" See. And went platinum. LL Cool J thanked Cannabis in the linear notes of the album for the inspiration. LL Cool J's next album, 10 from 2002, was his ninth studio, 10th overall, including his greatest hits compilation, All World, and including the singles Paradise featuring Anne Marie. Paradise. Anne Marie is beautiful. Much love to Anne Marie. One of my childhood crushes growing up on her. Mrs. It's Just One Thing, or Why Did We Fall in Love? Half black, half Asian, aka a Blasian. Anne Marie. And the #1 R&B hit, Love You Better, produced by the Neptunes. Pew! The Neptunes. Pharrell and the other two fellas who did, I think they did beats for, like, Pharrell, Virginia's own. Salute to Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. Much love to Virginia. We appreciate you, Virginia, for giving us Pharrell, Miss Elliott, Timberland, and I think Magoo, Trey Songz and Chris Brown. And of course, see, what's the other? A Lady of Rage, is the Clips, aka what happened to that boy, as they would do. Well, no, Birdman do that. No, that's a hit that came out 2003. No, the Neptunes and Birdman, aka Mr. What happened to that boy? The Birdman. Okay, see. Later, pressing the album added the 2003 Jennifer Lopez duet "All I Have." I have to get, when you say prize, what you have, baby girl, I what you have. And she said, "Leave me, be too, you be leave me too bad." She said, be easy. Don't make decisions when you're mad. We kiss up, we break up." And she'd be like, "Past few chose along." He's like, "Kiss up, the make up, the break up." The album reached platinum status. LL Cool J's 10th album, The Definition, was released on August 31st, 2004. The album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard charts. Production came from Timbaland, Seven Arelis, R. Kelly, and others. The lead singer was Timbaland produced Headsprung. It peaked at number 7 on the hip hop and R&B singles chart and number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100. The second single was Seven Areolas, produced by Produce Hush, which peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Hip Hop and R&B chart and number 26 on the Hot 100. 2006 to 2012. Exit 13 and Tour. LL's 11th album, Todd Smith, was released on April 11th, 2006, and includes collaborations with 112, Genuine, Joel Santana, Tierra Marie, and Freeway. The first single was the Jermaine Dupri produced Control Myself featuring Jennifer Lopez. They shot the video for Control Myself on January 2nd, 2006 at Sony Studios, New York. The second video, directed by Hype Williams, was Freeze, featuring Life Jennings. Okay. In July 2006, LL Cool J announced details about his final album with Def Jam Recordings, the only label he was ever. It was released September 9th, 2008, without 50 Cent as the executive producer. Tracks that the two worked on were leaked to the internet, and some of the tracks produced with 50 made it to Exit 13. LL Cool J partnered with DJ K Slay. Most of DJ K Slay may fight that corona very soon. Well, may defeat that corona very soon. Prayers up to DJ K Slay. Released a mixtape called "The Return of the Goat," and it was the first mixtape of his 24-year career, and includes freestyling by LL Cool J in addition to other rappers giving a rendition of his songs. A track entitled "Hi Haters" was leaked into the internet on June 1st, 2008. To June 1st, 2008. The song contains LL Cool J rapping over the instrumental to Mano's "Hi Hater." He toured with Janet Jackson on her Rock Witcher tour, only playing in Los Angeles, Chicago, Toronto, and Kansas City. Shout out to Los Angeles, Chicago, Toronto, and Kansas City. Salute. Like I said, shout out to Los Angeles, shout out to Chicago, shout out to Toronto, and shout out to Kansas City. Now here we go into 2009, September. LL Cool J released a song about the NCIS TV series. It is a single and is available on iTunes. The new track is based on his experience playing Special Agent Sam Hanna. This song is the musical inspiration of what I felt after meeting with NCIS agents, experienced Marines, and Navy SEALs. LL Cool J said it represents the collective energy in the room. I was so inspired, and I wrote the song on set. That's amazing. Go check out NCIS on YouTube, yeah, Netflix, I'm assuming, and NBC, CBS, and all of them. I don't care. You gotta get on DVD, bootleg, CD. Aha, not CD, but DVD. NCIS is the dope bomb business. On March 2011, at South by Southwest, LL Cool J was revealed to be Z Trip's special guest at the Red Bull Freestyle Showcase. This marked the beginning of a creative collaboration between the rap and DJ superstars. The two took part in an interview with Carson Daly, much love to Carson Daly, one of my childhood heroes, where they discussed their partnership. Both artists have promised future collaborations down the road, with LL Cool J calling the duo organic. On one early track to feature LL's talents was Z Trip's remix of British rock act Kardashians' single "Days Are Forgotten," which was named by influential DJ Zane Lowe as his hottest record in the world and received a favorable reception in both Belgium and the United Kingdom. In January 2012, the pair released the track Super Baller as a free download to celebrate the New York Giants Super Bowl. Let's love the New York Giants victory. The two have been touring together since 2011, with future dates planned through to 2012 and beyond. 2012 present authentic GOAT 2 and future projects. Here we go. We're going into 2012. 2012 authentic GOATs 2 future projects. On October 6, 2012, LL Cool J released a new single from artistic hip hop called Ratchet. Following that on November 3rd, 2012, LL collaborated with Joe and producers Track Masters with his second single, Take It. On February 8th, 2013, it was announced that the titles of LL's up-and-coming album would be changed from Authentic Hip Hop to Authentic, with a new release date on April 30th, 2013. A new cover was unveiled at the same time. At around the same time, it was announced that LL Cool J had collaborated with Van Halen. That even the best can change the name, change the album covers. I'm YouTube. I didn't change my titles and stuff before last year. Oh yes. At around the same time, it was announced that LL Cool J had collaborated Van Halen with Van Halen guitarist Eddie Van Halen. So two legends, LL Cool J and Eddie Van Halen from Van Halen, the group. On two tracks of the album, on October 16, 2013, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced LL Cool J as a nominee for inclusion in 2014. In 2014, LL announced that his 14th studio album would be called GOAT 2 and would be released in 2015. LL stated that the concept behind the album was to give up and coming artists an opportunity to shine. See, that's the unselfishness of, you know, LL Cool J. I remember that. I remember an interview. I think it was on The View. We was talking about that. We worked with, I think, Kid Ink and people like that. And they asked him, like, which rapper reminds you of yourself? And if I ain't mistaken, he said Kid Ink. You know, cause he kind of Kid, kind of cocky, you know, the ladies man type, the cool hip type. Most of the Kid Ink. If it was a Kid Ink, it was one of them. But I'm pretty sure it was Kid Ink. My bizoy, Kid Ink. Much love, player. Mm-hmm. Concept. I put myself in a position where I have to spit bars with some of the hardest rhymes. I have translation. I have to spit. I had to put myself in. I had to where I have to spit bars with some of the hardest rhymers in the game. However, the album was put on hold. LL Cool J explained the reason for it, saying it was good, but I didn't feel like it was ready yet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. On January 21, 2016, LL received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. On March 2016, LL announced his retirement on social media, but quickly walked back his announcement and indicated that a new album was on the way. LL hosted the Grammy Awards show for 5 consecutive years. For the 54th Grammy Awards on February 12, 2012, through the 58th Grammy Awards on February 15th, 2016. On October 18th, yeah, LL Cool J was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, you didn't know? You better ask somebody. In September 2019, it was announced that LL had resigned to Def Jam Records. Yeah, boy. Future album release on December 29th, 2021, LL Cool J canceled his performance at Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve at Ryan's Secrets 2022 after testing positive for COVID-19, which he will be. We're gonna go into acting career. While LL Cool J first appeared as a rapper in the movie Crush Groove, word, performing "I Can't Live Without My Radio," my first his first acting part was a small role in the high school football movie called Wildcats. Yeah, boy. He landed the role of Captain Patrick Zebo in Barry Levin's 1992 film Toys. From 1995 to 1999, he starred in his own television sitcom In the House, where he portrayed an ex-Oakland Raiders running back who finds himself in financial difficulties and is forced to rent part of his home out to a single mother and her two children, one of whom moves out with her before the third season. Mm-mm-mm. Good show. For your views, go watch In the House. That was a good show. Something else none of the kids know, and y'all new millennial kids should know. Yep, yep. In 1998, Ella Cool J played security guard Ronnie in Halloween H2O. That's one of my favorite films. You know, Michael Myers, one of my boys. You know, love Michael Myers. I'm a big Michael Myers fan. Michael Myers fans, stand up. See, and seventh movie in the Halloween franchise. The seventh movie in the Halloween franchise. In 1999, co-star as Preacher, the chef in Rennie Harlan horror comedy Deep Blue Sea. He received positive reviews for his role as the Wayne Giddens in Underworld. Oh yeah, an Underworld boss named God. And Into Deep. Later that year, he starred as Julian Washington, a talented but selfish running back on the fictional professional football team, the Miami Sharks. Uh, in Oliver Stone's drama Any Given Sunday, he and co-star Jamie Foxx allegedly got into a real fist fight while filming a fight scene. During the next 2 years, LL Cool J appeared in Rollerball, Deliver Us from Eva, SWAT, and Mindhunters. Deliver Us from Eva's pretty funny. Go check that out. For your viewing recommendations, go check out Rollerball, SWAT, Deliver Us from Eva, and Mindhunters. Cuz Halloween HCO and Deep Blue Sea. You can watch Into Deep too if you want to. It's pretty gritty and graphic, but it's a good movie. Into Deep, it's awesome. In 2005, he returned to television as a guest starring role on Fox medical drama House. House is pretty cool. Check out House for your TV series views. You can find on Netflix DVD. Yep, House. He portrayed a death row inmate failed by unknown disease in an episode entitled Acceptance. Check out Acceptance. That's the episode with LL Cool J. He appeared as Queen Latifah's love interest in 2006 movie Last Holiday. Last Holiday was good. That's something you can watch with your chick, your lady friend, your main girl. Last Holiday, Queen Latifah, LL Cool J. Two legends. One from New York and one from New Jersey. No, LL Cool J. No, Queen Latifah represent New Jersey. LL Cool J represent New York. See, he also guest starred on 30 Rock in 2007 episode The Source Awards, portraying a hip hop producer called Ridiculous, who Tracy Jordan fears may kill him. Ella Cool J appeared in Sesame Street's 39th season. Ella Cool J on Sesame Street. That's dope and different too, like 2 Chainz. Uh-huh, uh-huh. In introducing the word of the day, unanimous. Ooh, unanimous. Not to be mistaken with Bobby Valentino's in Unanimous, aka Bobby Valentino's and Timbaland Unanimous. That song was dope. For your listening pleasures, go check out that Bobby Valentino and Timbaland Unanimous song, and also check out the Sesame Street episode of LL Cool J. It's episode 4169, September 22nd, 2008, and performing an additional expedition in episode 4172. 4172. September 30th, 2008. Since 2009, LL Cool J has starred on the CBS Police Productional NCIS Los Angeles. The show is a spin-off of NCIS, which itself is a spin-off of the naval legal drama JAG. Guys, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Now I know NCIS was Los Angeles was spin off of NCIS, but I didn't realize NCIS, the first one, was a spin off of JAG. To all y'all who didn't grow up in the 90s, Jag was a military sub back then. Go check it out on any channel near you. LL Cool J portrays NCIS Special Agent Sam Hanna, an ex-Navy SEAL who is fluent in Arabic and is expert in West Asian culture. The series the series debuted in autumn 2009, but the characters were introduced in April 2009 crossover episode on The Parent Show. In 2013, LL received a Teen Choice Award for Choice TV Actor, asking for his work in the show. In 2013, LL co-starred as a gym owner in a sports dramedy, half drama, half comedy, Grudge Match. Since April 2015, LL has hosted the show Lip Sync Battle. Yeah, boy. And see, we're gonna go into other ventures. LL Cool J has worked behind the scenes with the mid 1980s hip hop sportswear Lil Troop of a line Troop. LL Cool J launched a clothing line called Todd Smith. That's dope. And brand produces popular urban appeal. hmm See, see what he did? He did a lot of stuff, urban stuff, clothes for us, like Fubu, a company I will be talking about pretty soon. So no, check me out when I talk about Fubu, aka for us by us. That's gonna be dope content too. And I also gonna talk about our hometown heroes from North Carolina, KC Jodeci. That's gonna be dope too. Of course, I'm also gonna be talking about our hometown heroes from North Carolina, Jodeci. And let's see. And the brand produced popular urban designs include influence from LL's lyrics and tattoos, as well as from other icons in the hip hop community. LL Cool J has written 4 books, including 1998's I Make My Own Rules, an autograph co-written with Karen Hunter. His second book was a children-oriented book called The Winner Is, published in 2002. In 2006, LL Cool J and his personal trainer, Dave Scooter Honig, wrote a fitness book titled The Platinum Workout. His fourth book, LL Cool J, Hip Hop Stars, what's happening, Platinum, was co-written in 2007 with hip hop historian Dustin Shaquille and Public Enemy's Chuck D. And LL Cool J started his own businesses in the music industry, such as the music label in 1993 called POG, Power of God, and formed the company Rock the Bells to produce music with the Rock the Bells label. He had artists such as Amif, Smoke Man, Natisse Chantel Jones, and Simone Starks. In Simone Starks, Rock the Bells Records was also responsible for the Deep Blue Sea soundtrack. That's dope. For the 1999 movie of the same name, Rufus Skolawala was also signed to the label but was released when the label folded. LL Cool J founded and launched BoomDizzle.com, a record label social networking site launched in September 2008. The website accepts music uploads from aspiring artists, primarily from the hip hop genre, and the site's users rate songs through contests, voting, and other community events. In March 2015, LL Cool J also appeared in an introduction to WrestleMania 31. Okay, we're gonna go to legacy, personal life, and discography and filmography. His legacy, with the breakthrough success of his hits single "I Need a Beat" in the radio LP, LL Cool J became an early hip hop act to achieve mainstream success, along with Curtis Blow and Run DMC. Gigs at larger venues were offered to LL as he would join the 1986 87 Raising Hell tour, opening for Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Another milestone of LL's popularity was his appearance on American Bandstand as the first hip hop act of the show. And of course, his album success, Raising Hell 1986 and License to Ill 1986. with Rick Rubin. Okay, now we about to go in his personal life. Smith dated Kadia Jones, daughter of producer Quincy Jones, from 1992 to 1995. He married Simone Johnson in 1995. The couple met in 1987 and have four children. Smith reconciled with his father. See, black men can reconcile with their fathers, and fathers can be in a black man's life, and fathers can be in a black boy's life. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. There's living proof right here from LL Cool J and many a black man. In an episode of Finding Your Roots, Smith learned that his mother was adopted by Eugene Griffith and Ellen Hightower. The series' genetic genealogist C.C. Moore identified Smith's biological grandparents as Ethel May Jolly and Nathaniel Christie. Lewis, through analysis of his DNA, Smith's biological great uncle was the Hall of Fame boxer John Henry Lewis. Political involvement. In 2002, LL Cool J supported George Pataki's bid for the third term as governor of New York. In 2003, LL Cool J spoke at the U.S. Senate committee hearing in the RIAA. Lawsuits against American distribution or downloading copyright music over peer-to-peer networks. He appeared to endorse the RIAA's position, claiming illegal file sharing was hurting his sales and that his musician can't live due to the lost income. Chuck D, aka Mr. Public Enemy, aka Fight the Power, aka 911 is a joke. Let's see. Chuck D provided opposing viewpoint, saying free file sharing could be leveraged as promotional tools and the industry was being overprotective of its copyrights. He also voiced his support. State Senator. Yes, yes. Fight the Power was a dope song. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Malcolm Smith. Senator Malcolm Smith, a Democrat, during an appearance on the senator's local television show. He worked with Smith and putting on the annual Jump the Ball tournament in Rapper's childhood neighborhood of St. Albans, Queens, in February 10th, 2012. Televised interview with CNN. Host Piers Morgan, LL Cool J, expressed sympathy for President Obama and ascribed negative impressions of his leadership into Republican obstruction designed to make it look like you have a coordinate problem. He was quick to add to the no one should assume that I'm a Democrat either. An independent I'm an independent, you know. In LL Cool J's Platinum 360 diet and lifestyle, he included Barack Obama in a list of people he admired, stating that Obama had accomplished what people thought was impossible. Here's his discography for albums you want to check out from the OG legend, LL Cool J. Radio, 1985. Bigger and Deffer, 1987. Walking with a Panther, 1989. Mama Said Knock You Out, 1990, the year I was born. Yeah, boy. 90s Baby Stand Up. Capricorn Stand Up. December Baby Stand Up. Salute. 40 Shots to the Dome, 1993. Mr. Smith, 1995. 1995, Baby Stand Up. Phenomenon, 1997. GOAT, 2010, 2002. The Definition, 2004. Ty Smith, 2006. Exit 13, 2008. Authentic, 2013. And last but not least, his filmography. Here we go. Just the last one. Then I'm in the show and tell you what I'm gonna do for the next shows and different things. 1985, he was in Crush Groove. 1986, Big Fun in the Big Town, where he played himself. In 1986, he played Wildcats. Rap. Played the rapper. 1991, The Hard Way, he played Detective Billy. In 1992, Toys, he played Captain Patrick Zebo. In 1993, The Adventures of Pete and Pete, he played Pete's teacher. In 1995, Out of Sync, he played Jason St. Julian. 1995 to 1999, in the house he played Marion Hill. In 1997, Baps he played himself. In 1997, he played in Caught Up as Roger. In 1997, he played in All That as himself. In 1997, Oz he played Jiggy Walker. In 1998, no, take that back. In 1998, he played and Called Up All That Oz Woo. And also in 1998, he played in Halloween H2O. And also in 1998, he played in Halloween H2O 20 years later as Ronnie Jones. And also in 1998, he played in Deep Blue Sea as Sherman Preacher Dudley. No, in 1999, he played in Deep Blue Sea as Sherman Preacher Dudley. And also, he played in Into Deep as Dwayne Keith God Gittens. In 1999, he played in Any Given Sunday as Julian J. Man Washington. In 2000, he played in Charlie's Angels as Mr. Jones. In 2001, he played in Kingdom Come as Ray Bud Slocum. In 2002, he played in Rollerball as Marcus Ridley. And in 2002, WWE SmackDown, he played himself. I'm in the episode. That's when he had beef with Booker T. Booker T's like, "What you doing, dog?" He's like, "Man, nothing." He was playing with the APA, but they was playing cards, the old school WWE. And this was 2002 when it just freshly became WWE. Because prior to that, like it was called WWF. In 2003, he played in Deliver Us from Evil as Ray Adams. Also in 2003, he played in SWAT as Officer Deacon DKE. In 2004, he played in Mindhunters as Gaby Jensen. Also in 2004, he played Edison and Officer Rafe Deed. And also in 2004, he played Slow Burn. He played in Slow Burn as Luther Pinks. 2005, he played in House of Clarence. Of course, the episode I told you earlier, Acceptance. It was titled Acceptance on season 2, episode 1. In 2006, he played in Last Holiday as Sean Williams. In 2007, he played in The Man as Manny Baxter. And also in 2007, he played in 30 Rock as Ridiculous. 2008, he played in Deal as Bobby Mason. 2009, he played Werewolf 2 in HD as Shelby Westbrook as the voiceover. Of course, and also in 2009, NCIS Special Agent Sam Hanna. In 280 episodes, of course, as Sam Hanna. In 2009, he played in Electric Company as himself. 2011, he played in Sesame Street as himself. And also in 2011, he played in Hawaii Five-O as Special Agent Sam Hanna in the crossover episode Pa Makeloa. Some Hawaiian stuff, Pa Makeloa. And also in 2012, he played in Hawaii Five-O. And also in 2012, he played, the 24th annual. Also in 2012, he played in the 54th annual Grammy Awards as host, and it was TV special. Of course, the 55th Grammy Awards in 2013 as host, of course, TV special. In 2013, he also played in Grudge Max as Frankie Bryant. 2014, the 56th Grammy. 2015, the 57th Grammy. 2015, the present Lip Sync Battle as TV series on Spike TV, formerly known as TNN. Then they had the name change to Spike. Dope channel. Gave us TNA Impact and a lot of different stuff. In 58th Annual Awards TV special, Spike TV also gave us like Live Wire, something like that. In 2017, he played an American Dad as Sam Hanna. And that's the story of LL Cool J. Glad he was an inspiration to y'all. It was an inspiration to me. I'm not even a rapper, And I got some content, of course, on Jodeci, Casey and JoJo. I'm doing some Richard Pryor content pretty soon. And for Monday, I'm doing Martin Luther King content. So come and check it out and know about our black heroes. I told you I was gonna tell y'all about the good side of black people. We always can call out the bad, but I'm showing you the good too. And that's what I said I was gonna do last year. And that's what I'm doing this year. This year in 2022, I'm still entertain you, get some good content. There's collaborations on the way. Of course, my man Young Doug. There's so many good stuff. And I'm gonna do some wrestling content on some African American wrestlers, such as Bianca Blair, Mark Henry, D'Lo Brown. And this is old, short-lived company called Urban Championship Wrestling. I'm gonna do some content on that, so be watching out for that. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get me 10,000 subscribers. We almost to 100. I got like I think 90. I got 93 subscribers. So give me seven more people. Let's get me seven more subscribers to get to that 100. Then we're gonna get to 1,000. So here we go. Team no sugarcoating. We here. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We tell you the truth. We show you love and stand up, my ebony kings and queens. Black love and much love to people from other races too. God bless. And thank you, God, for giving me the gift and talent to entertain y'all. Without God, it would never been no Stingray Cool. With God, all things are possible. Mm.